online and start making money working from home or any remote location where you have access to the internet. That's just an amazing opportunity today. And the economy and everything that's happened today, it just continues that upward trend that we've seen in business these last few years. We've had businesses have to have an online presence, and for entrepreneurs to use the digital space to create 100% online businesses, it's skyrocketing. These numbers are, and don't get left behind because it is easy. And I'm telling you, it's easy. You don't need experience. I'm going to go through 20 different ways, okay? And we'll tell you how much training there is. And we'll tell you the amazing, amazing opportunities that you have to either start a small side hustle just to create a little income that might supplement your car payment or something on those lines, or replace an entire full-time income plus get a recurring income, that residual income. You know, they call it sleep money. That means you're making money when you're sleeping without doing anything once that machine starts rolling. Okay, now as a team leader and ambassador of Builderall, I'm very excited to say that every single thing on this list can be done with the all-in-one platform that has the distinction of being the most complete and powerful in the world. And that, of course, is Builderall. Because everything on this list can be performed using the tools in Builderall. That means that you do not need any experience to get started. Just like I said, with these ideas, you have all the training you need to get them off the ground and rolling. The BA member will never have to pay for that training either. Once you're a Builderall member, all the training is included. There are no upsells for that. No matter how much you take, no matter how many courses you take, no matter how many videos you watch, no matter how many questions you ask, it's all included. Okay? There's never an extra dime for any of the training here. And we will get into more details about that after I go through the list. But right now, for now, I want to be confident that you hear something that interests you, and you will have all the training you need to get to the making money part of your digital business journey. And that's what we're here for, right? So there are two links. Let me get this out of the way, a little housekeeping. There are two links at the very top of the description in YouTube here where you're watching this video. The first one will give you the Cyber Monday deal or the Black Friday deal, whichever you prefer to call it. But it's going to save you $130 by subscribing to the Funnel Club. Now, the Funnel Club, I'm going to get into more depth about that too. But this gives you a massive advantage with hundreds of ready-to-use funnels, websites, digital magazines, lead magnets, and chatbot templates. The value is so tremendous. It's just, it almost boils me to know that people can get this for the price, the regular price, let alone they're basically getting it for free, because that savings of $130 is basically giving you that Funnel Club for free at this point. Okay, the second link though is if you want to just focus on just using the tools within Builderall, maybe this gives you a $68 discount, so you will receive the first 30 days of full access to the premium Builderall plan for just $1. Okay, so that gives you, get your toe wet, get in there. You're not really confident, although I can't see why you wouldn't be, because everything you get for dipping in for the $69.90 with the $130 savings, you're going to see how much value that really is. Okay, but let's get to why you're here. Top 20 digital marketing jobs that you can do from home and make money. Okay, now you can first, let's go to where am I at? That's not it, guys. That's not it. You can see me behind the scenes now. Wow, I'm really slow today. Okay, here we go. So number one is to be a freelancer, singular task gigs. Now these are things that you can use any one of them that you can choose. There's 6 or 7. Choose Fiverr. There's Upwork, Freelancer, Fancy Hands is another one, Guru for more experienced, and Topal. But these platforms are called JV partner, or I'm sorry, they're freelance gigs. Okay, they're gig partners, and they act as a broker for you, connecting your services to businesses that need them. So you put your services up there like a menu, and then people that need those services come on to the website and search everybody that does that particular service, and then they pick one. and you have a commercial up there, you have samples up there so that they can take a look at you and what you're doing, and you know, you gain clout as you get more of a portfolio and more reviews, etc. Okay, you will want to research these and see which one is the best fit for you, and it's going to base on your level of experience and so forth and the target market of your exact services. But in my opinion, by far, Fiverr is the largest freelance marketplace, and it will probably give you the fastest vehicle to grow your portfolio if you are a beginner. So the singular tools you can use to create gigs are, we have the Mockup Studio. You see a sample there where Mockup Studio can take somebody's image, somebody's logo or picture, whatever it might be, kind of graphic, and put it onto a magazine cover, a billboard, create DVD discs, there's a whole plethora of things that you can do with books and lanyards and all kinds of things, and they're even animated if you want them to be. There's restaurant style ones with plates and things like that. There's 3D effects, and they can go, I mean, if you really just want to do the Fiverr, you do 5, you do 10, you make packages of various ones depending on the value. You see, obviously, a animated 3D version is going to be worth more than a static version like you see here. And then we have Video Wrapper. Video Wrapper is a great tool. You can put those top and bottom banners on a video and make it a real call to action space. And then we have SEO reports. This is something that you can do for somebody to give them an idea of if the keywords that they have targeted for their website are working for them or not. And then ways to improve it too. It's a very comprehensive report that you can very easily do in 4 or 5 minutes. You can get somebody a report and charge them $5 or $10 for it. Click maps, also very simple. You use this on a website to basically, just like it says, some people call it a heat map, and it is basically their page, and it shows you just like a weather map almost, where the red is, you know, the stormy, it's got the most activity, or I'm sorry, the green is the most activity, sorry, on this. But it'll show you where people are clicking, where they've clicked a lot, and like things that maybe somebody is clicking on a logo or an image and thinking it's supposed to take them somewhere else. That's why they're clicking on it. Then you want to use that information to say, well, I need to make that clickable, or I need to change it so that they're not distracted by the fact that they think something should work that doesn't. So it's information to hone in what your interactiveness of your website is. All right, and then we have a script generator. Oh my God, this tool is fantastic. This is worth some gold here, because if you're a copywriter or not, if you've ever written a paragraph, a story, a book, a video script, a email, this can help you. Headlines that can help you. And what you do is you answer a whole bunch of questions about the business, about the target market that you're going after, and then it generates scripts for you. It generates headlines for you. So you don't even need to be a copywriter. You can sell copywriting services. All right, and then we have funnel blueprints. Oh my gosh, funnel blueprints. Now, I'm not going to see how fast. Let's see how. Okay, I'll go back to my screen later. Let's not mess myself up here. But funnel blueprints, and that is where instead of building the website, maybe somebody just wants, they know what they want it to do, but they need it mapped out for them, and they need to see it on paper before they build it. So you can actually build those blueprints per se for them and just provide that service for them. Okay, then of course there's bigger gigs that you can do on these freelance services, like build websites, build the funnels themselves, landing pages, e-commerce sites, membership sites, webinars, e-learning courses, chatbots, mobile apps. I mean, there's almost an endless possibility of digital products that you can create and package together for businesses, entrepreneurs to buy on these type of sites to generate a full-time income once you get the machine rolling. Okay, so just keep, and everything, you know, don't think Fiverr is $5, because Fiverr ain't $5 anymore. They do a $2 service fee on every transaction for the business that's buying from them. And I'm not sure exactly what the percentage that you pay them is, but you know, of course, you're using them as a broker, so there's going to be a fee involved. So that's why you want to do the research and find out which one is your best fit of the 5 or 6 available out there. Okay. Now, how do I go to the next page on this? How come it's not working, Cindy? Sorry, folks. My computer is very taxed right now. It's extremely taxed right now. I can't seem to get the slide to move. There we go. All right, so we went through those already, and then we have sell ad space. Selling ad space. Now we're gonna, you know, we're doing 20, so these are all different. We're gonna start with digital magazines. All right, now the digital magazine. Now I'm gonna show you this little sample here. This is a fantastic, you can create a magazine on any topic and then sell ad space in it. Okay, so here's a magazine. You flip the pages. It's beautiful. It's interactive. It's everything is clickable. You can put a calendar into it, websites into it. Look at this. I'm playing a video right inside of the magazine. It's an amazing tool that you can do so much with marketing wise, and selling ad space is just one of the things you can use it for, but it's definitely a huge one. So you create a magazine about anything you want. This one's about juice. Then you sell, maybe it's about dogs, or maybe it's about dental care, and then you sell ad space to related industries or people that are you know, maybe it's even a kids thing or whatever. If you have a dental magazine, you can have so much reach for people that are going to be reading that magazine. Now, you do need to have a list to send this out if you're going to sell the ad space, and that's going to determine the value that you can charge for the ad. Okay, but on a side note, aside from selling ad space, you can create a magazine and sell the entire magazine and brand it to one veterinarian and charge a larger sum if you want to do that. And then maybe you do one in every state or one in every county. How many? You're going to have tens of thousands of opportunities right there. Okay, you can do neighbors too if you want, but I would let them be spaced apart a little bit. Now, web directories. Web directories are like, and niche funnels. They can be just like that. It's like a source that you go to. Like maybe it's Ocean City, Maryland, or maybe it's the Poconos, or San Francisco, California, whatever. You pick like a tourist destination or a niche of services that maybe it's like kids club kind of stuff, and you create a directory or a funnel based on those, and you sell space accordingly. So if I were going to go down to Ocean City and start a web directory, I would create articles and a lot of information within the directory or the magazine, and put in all kinds of things about the events going on, about lodging, about things to do, about the parks, about the nightlife, about where to eat, about kid-friendly stuff, about senior-friendly stuff. You know, maybe the museums and the history has a section of the area, things like that. Maybe there's a coupon section, and then you sell the actual space. Maybe it's you just do it just like the old yellow pages. Think of that, and you just do an ad line space for a listing of all the restaurants and businesses, and you charge maybe something like $9 or $10 a month for that. Very cheap, and people are easy to buy in at that price just to get in the listing. And then you upsell actual ad space on the directory or in the funnel that would actually take them to a bigger ad, maybe a dollar size ad, or however you decide to divide your pages or the web page into ad space. Okay, so then you charge accordingly, of course. All right, then you have your blog. Now your blog is just that. You already have an existing blog. You monetize that, and with with Builderall, that is a fantastic place to monetize. So you already have an audience, you already have traffic to your blog. Bring in advertisers, or even use AdSense to monetize your blog. We have that training. Okay, that training is included in Builderall's simple 1 month per plan, $69. You get everything. Okay. So then there's industry blogs too. Maybe like just like the magazine, you do an industry blog. Maybe the industry blog is related to runners or fitness, and then you sell the ad space to the local gyms or the local trainers or the local sneaker shop or whoever sells things. Or maybe you bring in also ad space that you become an affiliate for something on the product line that runners would need. Okay. I mean, it's so much opportunity. It really is amazing. Okay, so now we have your blog. Your blog is, we kind of went through that with the ad space, but you also have blogging to be more specific as well. Okay, so this is just a slightly different realm. Okay, so let's say, the industry specific blog I'm referring to here is a veterinarian again. Okay, so now you would create a blog with topics like puppy training and best toys for cats, or why pet insurance is important, or maybe the best cages for bunny rabbits. You get the idea. And then you would sell or rent that blog to maybe 5 or 10 or 100 different vets. Charge a reasonable fee for the articles themselves and the hosting. So they would then add your blog to their webpage. Okay, so you're hosting the blog itself, but you're giving them the link to add it, the code that they need to add it to their website. Now, of course, you could always upsell them to a website if you're into that too, if you're going to add that service. But let's just stick with the blog. So now let's just say you sell this blog, it's generic blog to 100 different vets. Even if you're doing like a low price of $100 a month, that nets you 10 grand a month. Okay, so you determine your pricing based on maybe you're going to do 1 article a week, maybe you're going to do 1 article a month, and then you determine your pricing on that, and you just go forth and do it. Okay, and then you can have that blog on as many websites as you want. That is a beautiful difference that Builderall provides, that you can do. I mean, that's something that the industry doesn't have. All right, so now number 8, we're moving along. We manage email campaigns. This is a good money maker, especially if you're a copywriter. Now we have this script generator to help you along, but when you're crafting emails, that is, you want to have some, either you do the research, of course you can always do the research, or you have some knowledge based on the industry that you're writing for, the product you're writing for. So you have those copyright services. Now you can manage the list and set up autoresponders right in Builderall so that they don't have to think about it, and you're doing all the setup, all the autoresponder, making sure those people are managing their emails, right? You're just managing their email system so that they don't have to touch it. That's depending on how many they want to go out. So maybe somebody signs up for an opt-in form, or they already have a list, and maybe you just send out weekly specials or weekly newsletter, or maybe you send out some more prevalent information about selling a particular product, something new that comes into the store, or events that come in through the space, things like that, that you can create an autoresponder, a sequence of emails, or you could also do a broadcast, they call it, where it's just like, okay, well, today we're just going to give away a free pretzel with every gallon of milk that we sell, and you do a broadcast because it's not something you had planned. Okay, so that is fantastic way. Now, number 9 through I think 13 here, we're going to get into affiliate marketing. Okay, affiliate marketing is basically, you are an affiliate, and your job as an affiliate is to put a product in front of somebody that needs it and may buy it. Okay, that's the job of an affiliate marketer. Whether, the same thing, if you're a store owner on Main Street, you're going to have products on your shelves. You need to get people in front of your products so that they know that they can choose to buy them. Affiliate marketing is the same way. So now, number 1, you come in on the Funnel Club, you sell Builderall. It's an amazing commission structure. You get 100% of that first month, and then 30% for every month after that. It really is a very generous 2-tier system for Builderall. You never have to guess, oh, I qualified for this one because I had this many and that many in this category and this in my downline and that was in my upline, and so I had to multiply it by 0.32 and then I plus 100 and then I had a minus how many months I've been in the program. None of that mathematician stuff. You get 100% of the first month of any plan you sell, and you get 30% of each additional month for the life of the plan. Period. That's it. It's 2 tiers. Okay. All right. So then, what else can you sell as an affiliate? Of course, you can get on other JV sites. Now, JV, if you don't know, is called joint venture. So that means that these are products. They're typically digital products, not always though. Sometimes they're physical products. But you sell them. So things like ClickBank, JV Zoo, or even PLR products that you can do this with. Sometimes you can get master rights and you just have them 100%, whatever you sell it for, you will get that money. ClickBank, JV Zoo, and some others, they're going to give you a percentage, but they're also going to give you a whole lot of marketing material that you can use within your funnels and your opt-in pages and your sales page. So basically, just like I said, the affiliate marketer is almost just saying, let me get this information in front of somebody. Now the JV partner is saying, I'll take it from there. Let me make the sale. I know the product best, so let me make the sale. All you had to do is bring them the traffic, and then you get a percentage. And it's going to be across the board. You want to look at the different products. You want to make sure you do some research, because different JV partners have different policies on their pay structures, on how often you get paid, on what that minimum first payment amount is, etc., etc. All right. Now, what else can you do in affiliate marketing? You can use the marketplace to sell fellow BA, which is, of course, Builderall products. So Builderall has its very own marketplace. These are all products that are, they were built on Builderall. Simple as that. These are all products that all the pages, the funnels, if there's emails sequences, they're all done in Builderall already. And once you decide, okay, there's a great one. Here's a great one. I love this one. It's intermittent fasting. Or here's one about making pizza as a family, homemade pizza. There's all different. There's digital products. There's informational products. There's all kinds of products on there. And you decide to pick 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or how many you want to go for. Start with one though if you're new to it. And then you just use everything that they've given you, pull it down, download it, meaning pull it down into your site, and boom, there it is. It's so simple. Now you have everything. None of that copy and pasting, all that stuff you're doing from ClickBank or JV Zoo or the others. This is already built into Builderall. You have the Builderall account. Now it's a simple download and it's already there for you. Doesn't get easier than that, folks. It really doesn't. Okay, so now we have your own multi-tier affiliate product. All right, so now Builderall, along with its marketplace, of course, those products all built within Builderall, you can do the same thing. If you have a product, okay, my friend Sharon, she's the one I mentioned because she had intermittent fasting. It's a great program. I did the first 10 days of it. I lost 2.5 pounds. It was actually the easiest weight loss thing I've ever done in my life. Okay, I didn't have to really think or count calories. I didn't have to, I just tried to make my food colorful, and I ate between certain hours. That's what it came down to. And it was amazing at how it worked and how my brain kind of switched to, ended up finally flipping a switch. Sorry, my words aren't coming out yet again today. All right, so you do that. You create it, and then on Builderall, they have all the checkout and all the affiliate gear that you need to be able to have people sign up to sell your product, and then you do the pay structure. Okay, so that's another opportunity that you can do if you have any kind of informational product that you have to sell, or a physical product maybe you want to sell. You can do that as well. All right, now the other thing about affiliate marketing that you can do is you can use the tools, the opt-in pages, to create niche lists, okay? And then once you do that, you can sell solo ads. All right. So people, there's big money in that where people build lists for particular markets. So maybe you have a list that you build on a lead magnet about blogging. You have another list that you build an email about fitness, and another one about nutrition, and another one about new moms, another one about working at home, etc., etc. Now you have these niche lists that are going to have certain products appeal to those folks. So if somebody comes along and says, hey, I have this great product, you have an email list, send my product to your email list and I'll pay you per click. I mean, that's another way to make money. It really is. Okay. So now we go into, YouTube. Of course, YouTube. YouTube is another option because, as you can see, if you don't know already, Builderall has had a major reconstruction, a facelift, a rebranding, whatever. It's not rebranding because it's still Builderall, but it's Builderall 4.0 now. And this has been amazing what they did this year. In October, they basically relaunched Builderall and it got reskinned. It got so many new and improved tools. And the tools are just fantastic. It really is. It's the number one most powerful, most complete marketing platform on the internet, hands down. And we're not even talking about the price compared to the big guys, compared to the guys that charge you hundreds of dollars a month to use their systems. Builder has more. It really does. So you can do that. You can create videos teaching people how to use the tools in Builderall, demonstrating those tools, and then you basically become a trainer per se. You create your audience, and then you monetize your channel. Now that's going to be the long game. That's not something you're going to make money on this week or this year maybe if you get it started. But if you get it started, you can get it rolling and utilize YouTube to create videos and demo videos, monetize them, and make money. It does happen. Okay, so that is an opportunity if you like making videos. All right, now we're at, what number are we at? 15. So we have specialized in specific digital products. So Builderall, of course, has over 40 products, but there's some really big ones that you can just really specialize in and make a business solely out of one particular product of Builderall. Okay, now these are, for example, the chatbot and sitebot builders. You can just go out and sell chatbots. And with the Funnel Club, that one that you're going to save the $130 on today, that is 30 templates ready to go. All you have to do is edit for name of the company, their phone number, their address, of course, their website. But the architecture of it is already built for you. There's already images in it. It's beautiful, and you can enhance things, of course, if maybe your client has a video or they want you to go to a webinar. Like, you can make it interactive. It's multimedia rich, and there's so much money there because these templates, of course, 30 of them, and they're all different industries. They are like, you could sell them for $1,500, just one. And then on top of that, the chatbot, once you have that template done and you have it edited, there's like a one button push to make it a site bot. So now there's a 2-for-1 deal, or you upsell for 50% off the second one. However you want to work your program for your business. That's just a huge return on your investment. It's one of the biggest returns on your investment for the amount of time it takes, because you can literally probably get that chatbot, you sell it, and then you come back and you set up it based on a template. It could take you probably half an hour, maybe an hour to set it up and get it going. They do not have to be a Builderall client. You just simply give them that HTML code and say, here you go, put this on your website, put this, and boom, you're done. Okay. Mobile app builders, another one. There are templates in there for you, but it's a very easy program. You would not believe how easy it is to build an app in Builderall. And this is spectacular too, because right now, the digital economy, it's just the trend is just it's multiplied so much faster this year than they had ever predicted because of the situation of the world right now. And it's just going to keep growing. It is, and there's no doubt about that. So having a mobile presence, and especially for anybody that does delivery or food, I mean restaurants, this is a huge one for restaurants because people can order, see a clear-cut menu and order right on an app and pick it up curbside, have it the time that they're going to do, pay for it right there, all that good stuff. Most restaurants don't have that. So many of them will have just a PDF of their menu on their website, that when you're trying to look at it on mobile, all you're doing is trying to pinch it out and zoom it out because it's so hard to read, and then it just gets pixelated, making it harder to read in that fashion. So having a clean mobile app for a restaurant would be huge, but it can apply to so many other industries as well. Webinars. Webinars are getting more and more popular. Of course, there's live webinars. Then there are also evergreen webinars. And you can do one and the same. You can make a live webinar evergreen, or you can build an evergreen webinar on its own. There's all kinds of tools in there to have engagement and activity and chat and so forth, social proof, all those things are available for features to add on. And you can take anybody's information. Maybe you have a consultant, a career consultant that wants to make a webinar. You build it out for them. They give you the information. You build it out for them and charge them accordingly. Same thing with an e-learning course. Maybe somebody has or this is e-learning courses are great for any kind of instruction, of course. I mean, we have a ton of them, and for all the free training for Builderall has a bunch of e-learning courses, but you can apply it to anything that is educational, obviously. So then you have chapters and modules, and then each module has chapters, and then at the end they even can get a certificate of completion saying congratulations, you graduated, here you go, print this out with your name on it, frame it, and put it on your wall. All right, that is like, that's fun. It's fun, makes it fun, but it is a great tool. Okay, so now we have web agencies, and web agency is just that. You focus on websites, okay? Now this is kind of how I got started actually in Builderall, when it was still pixel perfect before the Cheetah Builder even came out. I built my first websites for clients, and I brought them in and set up their account for them and did it that way. But now there are other options for you. You can actually, with the web agency and the funnels, that all these hundreds of funnels in the funnel club, there is ways that you can target do-it-yourself for folks. So maybe you have a salon or a yoga studio, or a barber or a construction worker or a photographer or a real estate agent, you name it. There's just so many of them. And you target, you send out, or you put up an opt-in, or you put out an ad with a funnel that basically says, hey, do you want this beautiful website? And it's gorgeous. It's got professional photos, all the great all the text is the way it's supposed to be. If you don't know anything about designs, there's H1, H2, H3, etc. Certain things are kind of mandatory on a website to make sure that they're picked up from Google for the keywords. So that part's already all done for you. You don't even have to think about it. And then you send this out, and then they say, yeah, I do want that. They get Builderall, and then they have the template. You give them the template, and they're editing that template themselves. Or you do the same concept, but instead of saying, hey, you can do it yourself, saying, hey, don't you want me to build and design this beautiful website and brand it for you? And then there's I mean, the options of getting clients are tremendous, and we have training for that too. We don't have just training on the tools, we have training on how to build your business. So Alvaro, who is this marketing whiz kid, I think he's maybe 21 or 20, he might be 22 or 23 now, I'm not sure, but he is a fantastic guy. He grew up in this world. He grew up in the digital marketing world. So you talk about SEO or Facebook ads, he knows, and web design, funnel design, that's his niche, that's his wheelhouse. And he does a great series on how to build a web agency and how to start it. Even if you don't have design experience, he goes through some mindset things. He goes through about the basic foundations of the design and the elements of a website, and then he goes into how to present and how to attract clients and how to present a proposal to them, etc. So I mean, and it's probably maybe an hour course, but it's so packed full of information. And that's what I love about Builderall. Most of their training, anything that's in an e-learning course especially, is it's just very efficient, to the point kind of training, so that you're not wasting your time. It gets to the point, you get the information you need, you watch it, you know exactly where it's at, so you can watch it again in the future if you need to. Okay, so that is a huge opportunity if you are I mean, any of these, I mean, so many kind of cross realms with the Fiverr experience, and you can do both. You can sell chatbots locally. You can sell chatbots on Fiverr, of course. But having that local presence, a lot of people want that with their marketing agency. So you can also do the next thing, which would be to be a full service marketing agency, which would mean, as opposed to just dealing with the website end of it, you give them the bigger realm and octopus out, as the builder or octopus would do, and you offer them the emails, you offer them the funnels and the opt-in pages and the lead magnets, and you offer them the chat bots and the magazine, and they grow with you. Maybe not everything right up front, but as they add tools, they grow with you. And then, of course, you're also can do their hosting. So when you have the agency, either of these agencies, both of them are designed so that you can actually be the host of their website too. So within the account, not every client of yours necessarily needs their own Builderall account, depending on the scope of the work you're going to do. Most of them, I would even say up to like 90% of them, are going to be under the agency umbrella, where you can just add what they call a sub account, and then you only pay an extra $5 for that sub account, and you charge them, usually it's like maybe $19.90 would be your minimum, okay, and then upwards of $30, $40, $50. You can get into the $100 range if you're really providing all those services that take up the space of an account. So that would be, you know, when you're really building out a magazine forum, build out a directory forum, build out, you know, some of the bigger elements, you can add hosting fee to that because it's taking up space. But you're still paying $5. So it's such a win-win. And when I say nobody else does this and Builderall is leading the industry on this concept, they 1000% are, no doubt. Nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is giving this kind of an opportunity to the average human right now. Whether you're 18 or 80, they're making it so simple and giving you so many tools for such an incredibly low startup cost. There's no other opportunity right now that can compare. Not that I've seen or heard of, and I'm not saying I've seen or heard of absolutely everything, but I'm telling you, the fact that you can do it anywhere, you can do it on your own time schedule, you can do it without having to be face to face with anybody. You can choose to, if you're really into the local agency and you're meeting clients, you can do that. But everything you do these days, as we know, and 2020 has proven, can be done virtually, can be done through video Zooms, through Google Docs, and through email, and through phone calls and texting. Okay, everything can be done that way. So whether you're focusing on a local agency for your agency, making it just that small town or the area directly around you, or you go to the bigger scope and you know, maybe you decide to target market just veterinarians or that industry, you know, veterinarians, dog walkers, dog food producers, stables, things like that, where all have to do with animals, and you kind of make that your niche. You can do that countrywide, you can do that worldwide even. And like the video at the very beginning said, Builderall's in 150 different countries. We're everywhere. We're not everywhere yet, but we're pretty much everywhere. I know we're on 6 continents for sure. I can guarantee you, because I've met and talked to and seen, had conversations with at least 6 different continents throughout Builderall. So, which is a part of that community. And I haven't even touched on the community Builderall, but it is spectacular. You get to meet people and learn things from people from all different walks of life, all different cultures, and it's just it broadens your own experience, broadens your mind to know that it's not just about your own hometown anymore. Digital marketing is a global platform. If you want to make it, you can do it either way though. You can target your local small town or your county or your state, or you can target the world, or you can target the, like for me, the English speaking world, which is huge because, you know, us Americans, we don't learn new languages, but everybody else learns English. So we have a huge opportunity for English speaking patronage. Okay, so let me do this and go back to seeing my face. Okay, so now let us talk about for a second. I just want to switch my, oopsie, wrong one. Sorry guys. Let's get my Black Friday specials going up there, because if anybody just tuned in, I just want to make another note. Black Friday specials are going on, Cyber Monday specials, whatever you want to call them. There are 2 links in the description. So we just went through 20, actually it was probably more than 20 if you broke it down more, 20 different avenues that you can take to make money using the Builderall tools. And you can actually start a business doing this. You can start a side hustle if you want, whatever you want to call it. You can create revenue from the tools in Builderall, and by selling them, using them, of course, and selling the riches of those tools per se to others. Okay, so we have 2 links. The first one is going to be the Funnel Club. That first one gets you a $69 startup basically. So you pay $69.90 today. That saves you $130. Okay, that's taking $130 off the top, so that you get absolutely everything primo, absolutely 1000% of everything that Builderall has, which is their Funnel Club and every single tool and every single thing inside of it. So that's where I was talking about all the niche funnels, all of the chatbot templates, those 30 industry specific templates. When you're talking about lead magnets and niche funnels, when I was talking about the, you know, you target a photographer for do-it-yourself websites, or a yoga instructor, or a construction or a real estate agent, they all are niche funnels that are already built for you and ready to use in Builderall, proving that you do not need any kind of design experience to come in here and build funnels and build websites, because there's so many templates to build off of. Not only that, but we also have the Cheetah website, the Cheetah funnel builder, which is a blueprint builder also. So, okay, that is all included in the Funnel Club. Save $130, you pay $69.90, plus that locks you in for life at $69.90. So right now we know 2021 is right around the corner, as we all can see it on the calendar. We've got one more page to flip. The price is going to go up. So we know it's going to go up to $99. So right off the bat, you're saving your $130 plus $30 a month for the life of your account. Now, when I say you're signing up, there's no contract. You're not getting, you're not committing to a year or 3 or 5 year plan here. You're committing to getting in there and digging in and spending $69.90. And then after a month, you got 30 days. If you decide to not renew, you don't have to renew. Okay. But it will be a recurring charge. You do use a credit card for that. But that's how simple it is. There's no BS. There's no fluff. There's no, hardcore commitment that you have to make here. You can get in here and you can prove yourself. Prove to me that, Cindy, there's so many more ways than 20. You're kidding me? There's 50 ways there's 200 ways that you can use these tools to make money. And there really are, but I wanted to just kind of start with top 20, because with my brain, it can get to be that overwhelm, and then you don't know where to start. So now that's the number 1 link. So we're talking about Black Friday specials. So we got $130, $69.90 a month, saves you $30 a month of life of the account. The second link that you're going to see there is a dollar special. That's going to save you $68 today. Okay, so you click on that and you're going to get the premium Builderall account. So that is all the 40 tools, all the functionality of every tool that is in there, but you're not getting the funnels. You don't get the funnel club part of it. So if you're like maybe a small business or an entrepreneur that says, I just want to promote myself here, that's the way you could go, is start with $1 and you're just going to go in and use the tools. It still gives you like space for 15 domain names. I mean, there's unlimited emails. We didn't even talk about all that kind of stuff, but you get unlimited emails, you get 10 gigabytes of space, unlimited chatbots, unlimited calendars. The booking app is fantastic too. That alone is worth the price of admission. You got the webinar tool, the emailing, the e-learning tool, the web builder or the mobile app builder. I mean, you get all the tools, every single tool, social proof, video hosting, all the tools, the video wrapper, all of them. And you get to use them all to full capacity, and you just don't get the funnels themselves, all those niche funnels, agency funnels, or chatbot templates, okay? So that's the big difference. That's that extra $130 that would normally, pay, but today it would be $69. So you decide. You can start with $1 for the premium plan, or you can start with the $69 for the funnel club plan. Those are the two links. Okay, so now let's talk about what else do you get with this. When you become a Builderall member, you're clicking on a link. Now, yes, I'm an affiliate, just like it says there, and I have mentioned I am an affiliate of Builderall. I'm an ambassador of Builderall too, and that is it's huge. I mean, I love being an ambassador and being on the leadership team because it just expands my horizons ever more. But it also gives me the opportunity. I'm in a very unique position, and not even all ambassadors and not all leaders have this position that I can offer you so many bonuses. So I'm on Team Awesome, right? That's the team I'm on. So I get all of the Team Awesome bonuses, and it is everything from extra software if you need like invoicing, because Builderall doesn't do invoicing. That's one thing. You have all kinds of there's thousands and thousands of social media that are ready to go that you can use for yourself. And there are static graphics and video graphics. There are a plethora of email swipes that you have as well. There are all kinds of things. I mean, there's one-on-one meetings is one of the huge things, because not only do you get all the Builderall training, but when you're on a team with Team Awesome, you get one-on-one opportunities. So when you come in and you say, Cindy, okay, great, I watched your video, I got in. Now, how do I decide what to do? And we can have a conversation. I can help you. It's like brainstorming. Or maybe you have a technical question that there's something that it's just not clicking, that you watch the training but you don't get it. Let's get on a Zoom call, you and me. Not only you and me, but because you're on my team, you also get Team Awesome, Shelly herself, the diva, who will also offer one-to-one for you. Now, her calendar goes out a little bit further. You're not going to get an appointment with her as quick, but that is huge opportunity right there. Not only do you get that, you get Chris Chesar. Okay, so now there are 3 one-on-one opportunities you have because you came in under me, instead of just one like most people have, or none like a lot of people have. So all sponsors are not created equal when it comes to this kind of stuff. So not only are you on Team Awesome, but now I have been able to align myself, and I have the affiliation with James Neville Taylor, that now I can give you all of his bonuses, and they are just massive bonuses about traffic. And there's vacation vouchers. Both of them, actually, they have both 2 different vacation vouchers you'll be able to use, and those are like incentives to get other people to come in. If you're trying to sell Builderall, you can use a vacation voucher to get somebody to come in as a bonus, possibly. Okay, so hey, right now, I'll throw that out there right now. If you come in, I'm even going to give you a vacation voucher. You can pick a destination and use that voucher for yourself. Okay, right now, today, if anybody signs up, that's what I'm going to add in as another extra bonus to everything else. Now, I'm not listing out 10,000 bonuses, and if I add them all up, The social media graphics alone and the email swipes, they're probably getting close to 5,000 right there. But all that training, I mean, whether it's productivity training because you've never worked at home, or working at home setups, or how to connect a camera to a computer, or any kind of mindset. There's a ton of mindset stuff. There's so many great stories of people that you're going to learn directly from. And one of them, definitely, the two big ones are absolutely Shelly and James. These two people that I am honored to be a part of their teams, because they have shown and proven mindset is everything when it comes to life and business. Mindset is everything. So no matter where you are, what tragedy has happened to you, what bad decisions you might have made in the past, there is opportunity to come up out of it, whether you're at sea level or you're in a crater. I don't care. You can come up out of that using Builderall as your tool, and you can pivot your life. And I promise you, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be work involved. It's not a magic switch. It's not a magic button, but it is every tool you need. It is everything that you need, and it's no pressure of deadlines. You make your own deadlines. There's no pressure of inventory or shipping. You don't even have to talk to people if you don't want to talk to people. You can run an online business without talking to people. So this is the kind of opportunity that no matter what state you're in, no matter where you are, this can work for you. I promise you. If you have the ambition and the drive to do it, and you set aside time every day or every week at least to get it started, if you're just going to decide to do a part-time business, and you say, okay, 3 days a week I'm going to put 3 hours a day in, that's make that schedule for yourself. Pretend like you're walking, you have to punch a clock, and make the commitment, and you will have success. I promise you, if you will have success. And because of all the training that comes with Builderall, not only the mentorships that you're going to get so that you can relate to wherever you are. I promise you, there's somebody in Builderall that is where you are, and has been there and has come out of it, that you can learn from. And everybody's so open about how they made their success and sharing it, because we all know that this is not even close to saturated. You might feel like that's a good excuse for you to say, oh, well, it's already a saturated market. It's not even close. James Neville Taylor, multiple six-figure income earner off of Builderall, multiple six-income figure, and he's only been doing it for 3 years. He has said over and over again, I have less than 1%. When I do Google ads, it's less than 1% of the traffic that will see my ad. It's like a fraction of 1%. It's so little, because there's just millions and millions and millions of people out there. And depending on where you're going to be and what you decide to sell will depend on what kind of traffic that you need to get in front of. But we have all that training, all the training on the tools, all the training on the mindset, all the training on ideas of how to run your business. You name it, I can tell you, we have training for it. If it involves building a business, creating that revenue, everything from AdSense to solo ads to paid traffic to organic traffic, we have all that training. And there's no upsell for it. None at all. Okay? And not only do we have it all, but it's in diverse fashion. So depending on how you learn will depend on which way you choose to go. You can decide, okay, I'm just going to use, they call it the knowledge base. I'm just going to do a search on the knowledge base and find a video that Builderall made. Okay, great. Well, there's also e-learning courses. Like I mentioned about the web agency, Alvaro has an e-learning course. We also have what they call the Magnificent Five. So if you have I always have to think about this for just a second, but you might have a digital product, a physical product, an information or an MLM or networking business. You might be trying to launch a product. They are the Magnificent Five that have their niches, that they all have an e-learning course as well. So that to get you kick-started, you go through those courses. Now, they're all going to be of varying lengths. I would say probably on average, they're probably 1 to 2 hours if you binge watched all the videos. And you can do a lot of binge watching because there's so many videos. So not only that, but those Magnificent Five have their e-courses. They also have private Facebook groups that you now become a member of. Just because you're in Builderall, you're automatically, you can pick one of them, you can pick all 5 of them. And you get into those groups, and then they have more specific training every single day so that you are constantly up to date and constantly have ideas that you can draw from about how to grow your business, about how to use the tools you have, how to monetize your business, your magazine, or whatever it is. There's always going to be ideas about how to grow, how to continue using your toolkit of Builderall to build a business for yourself or for others, whichever way you're doing it. Okay. So the training, and then there's also the community at large. We have a Facebook group of the Builderall community where everybody can be involved. You can just go there and start conversations and ask questions and say, hey, I just built this website. Do you mind giving me feedback? Or, hey, I'm thinking about, here's a graphic I made. What do you think? People give you feedback. It's like a focus group almost. You can get feedback, make improvements based on other people's feedback, and then voila, you didn't pay a dime for it. It was free because we're a community. We're the BA family. That's what we actually call ourselves. And so many people will never understand that concept of what the BA family is, what this community really offers, until you're in it and you see it and you realize it. And then, like, as soon as you take your step, you feel like, wow, that was like a warm hug or something that just happened, because you know you're in a friendly space. You're in a non-competitive space. Even though we all have the same 40 tools, we're all creating businesses, we all have different avenues we're taking. We all have different markets we're attracting. We all have different areas or countries that we're in. I mean, and there's so much business out there. We all can make money. All of us, every single one of us. And we know that. So we don't hide secrets. We don't keep things close to heart, because we know in our community, everybody pays it forward. And if we have a resource, hey, I have this great resource. If you need some extra images or videos, there's great free resources for that. Here, let me give you the list. Or here's what I started, free screencasting when I started and before I could pay for something. And here's that resource. Or fancy text, or whatever it is, or a PLR product, whatever it is, the resources, somebody knows about it, and if you ask the question, you'll get an answer. Okay, and that's not even to mention support, because Builderall itself has a support. So if you have a real tech issue of any kind, maybe it's connecting your domain or changing your DNS server, something on those lines, you can go to support and say, hey, something's going on and I need your help, and they get back to you. Their goal actually is a 5-minute response. Now, they're not quite there yet, but that's their massive goal. That's where they want to be. But there's over 150 developers and technicians that work for Builderall. The headquarters is down in Florida, and I don't think they're all back in the office yet. I'm pretty sure they're not. But there are over 150 brains working together to have built where we are today, get all the bugs out, make everything work together. I mean, so if you're coming in here as an entrepreneur and saying, this is all great, I'm going to start with the $1 offer because I'm just going to market myself and build my own website and use actually, there are templates for websites. That is included in any plan. And then you have, I'm going to build my own stuff, start my own autoresponder, start my own social proof, and do those things and get started. There's a space for you too. There's no doubt. And if you have questions along the way, there's people that are going to answer those questions for you. So it's not just about creating a business of Builderall, but it's also about using Builderall to enhance your business, to further your reach, to scale your business too. Okay, so that's where we're at, folks. I know I took a long time to talk about 20 things and 20 ways to make money, but I really want to delve into at least a little bit about, it's not just about, here, let me get you in on Builderall and then you can use this to make money, because it's so much more than that. It's community, it's training, it's family, it's all inclusive. Because one of our pet peeves, one of mine personally, but also many people in the community and the higher ups of Builderall, they don't want to see you have to do upsells that, hey, you've reached 2,000 emails. We now have to charge you $20 more a month. That's not going to happen here. So no matter where you're at, you can come in and use these tools. The only thing that you would pay extra for is if you're using the agency feature and you're going to create sub accounts, and that's where I mentioned that $5. That's literally the only thing you would have to pay extra for. Okay, so anybody else, it's going to be $69.90 a month. Whether you choose to become a Funnel Club member today and save your $130, your first month will only be $69.90 instead of $199. Each additional month will also be $69.90, saving you that $30 a month forever. And then as well as the $1 plan. So if you do come in on the $1 plan, you save $68 today. You don't get the funnels or the chatbot templates, but you get every single tool, and there are plenty of things in there that have templates for you too, as far as the website building side of it is, and the panels and all those things that I didn't show you today because then I'd have a 5-hour video. But that $68 also, you save the $68, you pay the dollar, so that would be for today would be the 30th. So December 30th you renew for $69.90. And then moving forward every month after that is also $69.90 for the life of your account. You also get locked in. You get locked in for that $30 savings every single month for the life of the account, because we know 2021 is coming and that monthly price is going up to $99.90. Okay, and that's who Builderall is. That's part of being in the family, because once you're in, you're in. We don't want to see you have to pay more. We don't want to see you have to get upsold for training or to have more space, because the premium accounts come with so much space that even the CEO, Eric Salgado, has not reached his limit yet. Even the Builderall Diva, even I think the Builderall Ninja, none of them have reached their capacity yet, because there's so much space. 10 gigabytes of space is a massive amount of space. Okay, you can build so many magazines and chatbots and apps and funnels and have so many emails in there and not even scratch the surface. Okay, I'm at less than 1 gigabyte still, and I've been doing this for a year and a half, and I have probably 15 websites up. Okay, so that's where we're at. But not only to that, but all those bonuses I mentioned, that all that extra social media graphics, 4,000 of them, all over well over. I would say if I added them all up, I would have to say we're between 150 and 200 email swipes. And then you have all the other bonuses like the vacation vouchers and all the specialized traffic training and discounts on solo ads. If you choose to go that route, I can get you a discount on solo ads. Okay, so there are some of the bonuses. On top of that, you come in today and boom, I'm going to give you a vacation voucher so that when you are allowed to travel, if you're not right now, you can pick a destination and use that travel voucher to go get yourself a vacation. Okay, so that's where we're at. That's it. And then, of course, you get me with the one-on-ones. You get Chris one-on-one. You get Shelly one-on-one. So if you need that extra time where maybe you just want to brainstorm, or maybe you want to share a screen, or you want to throw an idea out there, or have an audience of one to help you look at a website that you built, somebody's there. Okay, so that's we got your back. There's no extra charge for that. Okay, so if you have any questions, of course, throw them to me on the chat. I check my YouTube channel regularly to answer those questions for you. And please, if first time here, give me a subscribe. Really trying to get to that 100 so that I'm getting so close, but I do want to customize my name. That's a big step in Builderall. I mean, it's a big step in YouTube. So please help me out there, and ring the bell, of course, if you want to get more great videos from me, because I'm getting better every one I do. Okay, so take the journey with me. I'm going to be talking a lot about the agency. If you look at my library now, there's a lot of videos about the agency on there, and I'll continue that route. But I'm also going to be doing different things about mindset and things that I've learned that have helped me personally as well, so that I can pay that aspect of my life forward too. Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. I loved having you all. I truly cannot wait to see you again. All right, have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.